And the Q&A and the presentation of the team starts now.
Sorry, but does any one of you hear that sound? It sounds heart thumping. Not only because we are in such a global scale competition, but more than ever, we are excited that you here, you there, and we all can be proud to say that Vietnam has successfully built digital bridges to the world. And this has been materialized by Vietnam's #1 IT company, FPT. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a moment you won't ever want to miss. We, RMIT University Vietnam, issue a buy recommendation on FPT at 71,000 VND per share, equivalent to an upside of 22%. So, why buy an FPT? Of course, not only because the whole market is heading for it. Our recommendation is actually based on 4 key rationales. 1. FPT is Vietnam's leading technology group. 2. It stands a perfect chance of high earning visibility supported by favorable market outlook. 3. It has the ability to harness a distinctive end-to-end IT ecosystem. And 4. It's reaping superior return from proven track record and strategic transformation. Now let's move to the first point.
As Vietnam's leading IT group, FPT has every capability to expose the market potential. After 30 years of establishment, FPT has achieved an impressive portfolio of customers and operating scale. This enables FPT to reinforce its leading position as well as anchor to the domestic IT trends, including the national digital transformation. In the most recent 5 years, FPT's revenue underwent an CAGR of 17.5% to reach a 23.6 trillion VND in 2018, significantly contributed by the performance of the technology sector that solely account for the major 57%. In comparison with Vietnam's second largest IT firm, FPT has proven an outstanding financial performance as well as capability to become Vietnam's most ideal IT partner. Closer observation also reveals that FPT's sustainable growth in the technology sector is mainly achieved in the international developed IT markets, in which Japan, the US, and Asia Pacific constitute the 3 largest revenue contributors. FPT's global position is further reinforced thanks to the 2 milestones in 2017. The winning of the largest software contract of $36.5 million in Japan and the acquisition with Internet in the US. Second, FPT's growth is privileged thanks to Vietnam's favorable market outlook. Vietnam has recorded a 2015 to 18 CAGR of 12% in the combined revenue of software outsourcing and IT services sector. For the outsourcing market, Vietnam has surpassed India to become Japan's second largest supplier. And also, the China Plus One strategy will keep promoting Vietnam as an ideal substitute to China, given Vietnam's golden population, skilled labor force, and low-cost services. Such advantages, combined with Vietnam's shift to more profitable segment, will also enhance the performance in the 4 major IT markets, whose value is projected to reach $930 billion in 2023. So, representing Vietnam's IT sector, FPT also offers a competitive labor cost compared to other regional peers. Also, it is the only Vietnam IT company that has the sufficient capability to fulfill the customer client demand of qualified human resource with the accelerated software revenue per head backed up by the education sector. Now let's move to the next point.
So besides having favorable economic conditions, as well as being an IT service leader in Vietnam, FPT has harnessed a great ecosystem. It has operated in different sectors, including IT, telecommunication, and education. We have identified the 3 main competitive advantages of FPT. First, it has a widespread coverage of advanced IT services, including software development, outsourcing, system integration. Secondly, it has a great infrastructure to facilitate the process of digital transformation. And lastly, it has high-quality education services to fulfill the need for highly qualified human resource in the future. With this unique ecosystem, we believe that in the long run, FPT is able to thrive further in the domestic market as well as to expand globally. At the same time, it can also achieve the target to become #1 DX provider in Vietnam. We believe that in the long run, DX will be the main driver of FPT in causing the gross profit of FPT to increase from 42% to 44% in the next 5 years. Now let's take a look at the financial performance of FPT over the past 5 years. As you can see on the slide, there has been a steady increase in the total revenue earned by each sector, and the same pattern can also be observed in the gross profit margin and net profit margin. Closer look at all the key ratios indicate a favorable financial performance of FPT over the past 5 years. Now, my friends want to talk about valuation.
Once again, we arrive to 1 year target price of 71,018 VND per share, equivalent to 22% upside potential. To arrive this target price, we use 60% discount cash flow and 40% of multiple analysis. 1. For the discount cash flow, we use the capital access pricing model to approach 14.3% cost of equities and 1% of terminal roll rate in the long run. This is our forecast. We derive from 5-year projection based on our key variable and our assumption, in which cross and net machine will enhance over time, with increasing the higher machine service revenue and the stable capital structures. Here is our free cash flow to equity calculation. From the net cash from operating, we increase in ADKR 60% during the forecast period. That leaves our target price to around 71,000 VND per share. 2. For the multiple analysis, we use the sum of parts incorporated with PE multiple. In terms of PE selection, we pick the global mid-cap company with compatible business model, net sales, and return on equities. Furthermore, given its small contribution of FPT revenue, we exclude education sector from our valuation model. That lists our target price of multiple valuation with around 70,000 VND per share. On the top of that, FPT is now trading below a comparable peer at the 13 times of PEs. FPT become a computing stock based on capability to generate a strong revenue and deliver long-term profitability. Now, let's move on to the next one from my partner.
So, to test our sensitivity, we use the cost of equity and the terminal growth rate to analyze, and here is our result. As you can see that the price changing is not significant. So amid the favorable outlook, we recognize that equity faced with inherent risk, and today we will focus on 2, competitive risk and human resource risk. Regarding to the competitive risk, equity faced with intensive competitiveness and a high churn rate risk, especially in technology and telecom sectors. For the mitigation purpose, equity has focused on 3 key advantages: growing expenditure on R&D, enhanced IT value chain, and competitive price. We strongly believe that equity will maintain their price as low as 50 to 70% as Indian and China competitors in the key market for the compatible quality. So the mitigation plan should sustain the customer commitment to the company in the long term. Regarding to the human resource risk, FPT may encounter the scarcity of qualified IT employees. Therefore, FPT education is to provide unlimited human resource. Moreover, FPT has a plan to increase 20% number of employees in FSOC annually. Also, the company has the retention policy. The perfect example is to facilitate their employees by purchasing house. To conclude, with more than 30 years experience, we strongly believe that FPT will mitigate this risk.
Given a favorable market outlook, FPT's leading position in Vietnam, its ability to harness a distinctive end-to-end IT ecosystem, superior return, and high earning visibility, we issue a buy recommendation on FPT at 71,000 VND per share, equivalent to an upside of 22%. So, are you excited now? Then welcome to FPT Digital World. Thank you for listening.